What's going on, guys? This is Wolf King and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be playing some Command the Dreadhorde. Awesome. So I'm sure if you guys are playing Magic the Gathering right now, you've definitely run into this deck at one point or the other. So I'm going to go through a brief explanation of the cards I picked, why I picked them, and then we'll get into some gameplay best of 3 because that's real Magic. All right, let's get to it. Now, first off, really important, if you allow me to speak on the metagame for just a minute, Teferi the Time Revel. Now, this guy has really changed the meta, honestly. He's really taking control to a place where people really aren't playing it. Before he came in, everyone was just playing Control. Control was the deck to beat. Once Teferi came in, even the Control list that you see now, most of their counter Magic cards are going to be in their side deck. As far, I should say counter Control, because there is a Control where you're just blowing shit up, but whatever. Actually, that stopped that too a lot. So Teferi the Time Raveler is a really good card, and honestly, I'm kind of digging it. It's opened up the format a lot. A lot more decks are thriving. A lot more decks are getting their chance to shine right now. Even though I am primarily a Control player, I still enjoy it. So the reason why he's really good in this deck is because once you have him dropped, you can then drop your Command the Dreadhorde, bring back as much shit as you want without having to worry about a counter spell. Because it's a pretty expensive card, 6 mana. So, but, I mean, Teferi, go ahead, he stops aggression, he draws you a card, and he makes it so you can't be countered. I mean, it's a really strong card. So as you can see, we got our typical Explore package here. That's kind of the whole point of the deck in case anyone is new to it. This deck has kind of been taking over the meta a little bit. But just in case you don't know how the deck works, what happens is you go early Wild Growth Walker, you get some Explore going, gaining some life, getting your guys up, and whether or not your opponent destroys those monsters, anything happens, you're going to try and do Command the Dreadhorde. You pay 1 life for every mana of a card that you're going to bring back. That was a terrible way of explaining it. Hopefully you got it. And then your Wild Growth Walker is going to come back with hopefully a J-Rite Ranger or a Merfolk Branch Watcher, and it's going to gain your life back. So essentially, it's not free, but you're not going to just die when you bring a bunch of shit back. And as much as Planewalkers are running around not only in our deck, but in other decks, you can bring a lot of your opponent's stuff back too. So it's a really great deck. It's not a hard to pilot deck, to be honest with you. There are a few things where you have to make some good decisions, like your Time Raveler when you're going to neg 3. Tameo, sometimes you're not always just going to look for Command the Dreadhorde or a Wild Growth Walker. Sometimes you have to be smart, especially when it comes to sideboarding. Vraska, sometimes tapping out that land before you destroy it or making sure you're dropping her at the right time is important. Some other cards I'm playing. I got Druid here. Druid is intensely important. I'm playing it over the 1-drop elf strictly because I sometimes need a white or blue mana to have Teferi drop on turn 3. We're running a lot of green and black mana, so sometimes it's a little dry. So we want to make sure that we have the proper mana, and because she has hexproof on, I know she's going to last, and I know she's going to get me where I need to be. So we definitely like Druid in this deck. I'm playing 2 Assassin's Trophy, which can be a little tricky because we are playing, what is it called? The Beacon here in order to gain life. So sometimes it's a little tricky to get your green and black mana sources, especially on turn 2 when sometimes you're going to need it. But it takes care of pretty much everything. And a lot of decks aren't playing basic lands, so that can come into, especially the Super Friend package. So let's go ahead and talk about the sideboard a little bit. So we got 3 Duresses here. That's mostly for the control matchups or burn matchups when we just want to get things out of hands. 1 Cast Down. Y'all know what that's about. 2 Elder Spells. I would love to put more in the sideboard, but we're going to go with 2. Elder Spell is so powerful right now. Harpooner is just basically for any flyers. You know, Hydrate Krasis. We want to hit that. Or what is it? The green-red decks that have a lot of flyers will come in a lot. 1 Assassin's Trophy, Narset, which is coming in against Hydrate Krasis, control decks, anything that likes to draw a lot. We're going to try and get a Narset in. I'd love to play more, but 2 blue is a little too risky for me. Thrashing Brundon is coming in just in case there's any enchantments, but honestly, it's more for a red deck. It's just hard for them to get over. Lava Coil is running rampant right now. And just in case you guys want to know how to play against it, I'm sure you'll see it in this video. But you'll want to Lava Coil this. That's basically the name of the game when you're playing Dreadhorde, is just exile this monster right here. An Unmoored Ego, just one of them. I'm not really sure how I want to utilize it yet, but since we have the mana, we have the colors, why not bring it in? One Mass Kick Girl, I mean, that's pretty obvious why we got that in here. We want to be able to stop any ramp decks. And Tristani, just one of, and that's basically for when we're playing the counter match, or I'm saying the mirror match. When we play the mirror match, you like to drop this when someone command the Dreadhorde brings a lot of your stuff back, some of your Planewalker, well, not your Planewalkers, because it only does it to creatures, but then you're able to get a lot of your creatures back and attack their Planeswalkers, so it can be a strong play. So let's go ahead and get into some games. I think I've talked enough. Let's do it. So the reason I decided to start streaming today is because they restarted the ladder, basically. And I think it's pretty exciting to watch someone climb up the ladder and try and get into Mythic rank. So I didn't understand the ladder. I was honestly playing this game and just trying to get as much gold as I could because I didn't want to pay. So I wanted to get as much free stuff as I could. But now that I've gotten most of the cards in the game, I'm going to try streaming and climbing that ladder. So let's see how this goes. We'll go ahead and play first. It's just way too strong. This hand's not great. 4 land isn't where we want to be. But we have the Assassin's Trophy. We have the Command the Dreadhorde. And we're almost going to guarantee ourselves being able to play it with a Merfolk. So we're going to keep this. It's not great, but I hate mulligan. When you have a half-decent hand, I think a skillful player can get out of it. Not always. Sometimes you're just going to get screwed. But I'd rather take a hand that I know I can play than risk it sometimes. Sometimes you have to be aggressive with those, though. So our opponent goes ahead and mulligan 1, so that's good. Hopefully we can just mulligan again 2 more times, and we'll call it a day. We're not that lucky, though. So we're going to go ahead and drop Woodland Cemetery. Oh, no, not Woodland Cemetery. I'm sorry. Temple Garden here. And see what we're up against. I apologize about my background here with my workout shit. It's a work in progress right now. We'll see how this goes, and we'll see how much I end up changing it. I did put a Batman picture up there, though. You know, gotta put a little nerdness in there. Okay, so we got Rakdos. So that means we're probably going to be running into some early aggression here, so we can't leave the field open. Let's get black in here. That's not racist. You're racist. Merfolk, Branch Watcher. Let's see what we get. Command the Dreadhorde. We're going to go into the graveyard. We already got one, so pump it up a little bit. So, by the way, guys, this is my first stream, so go ahead and just let me know if some of the mic, some of the gameplay is a little too loud. It's a little things I'm going to have to tweak. Yeah, see, this is exactly why we can't. This card will just run you over if you allow it, which I'm not going to allow it because we got it to Fairy. Go ahead and send that back. Draw a card here, and we're all right. We're not going to attack because we know they have it in their hand, and it's just too big of a card to allow to go run rampant here. We'll see what we come with. So they're going to bring it back out again. We're going to get that Lady Foot card. I don't know. It's a shoe. It's got some lace to it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Not the greatest name guy. So, of course, we're going to block that. And we're probably going to go right back here. Oh, he's going to hit Planeswalker? All right, that's not terrible. We'll take that. We will take that. So we're going to go into our Tameo here and start looking for a Wild Growth Walker. So let's go ahead and do that. Wild Growth Walker. Well, the game just said go fuck yourself. And do I want to attack just in case he has another one? I do have Assassin's Trophy. Assassins. Yeah, we'll attack here. We'll put some pressure on him. Let's see, we got... all right, okay. This doesn't have haste, correct? Nope. So it's just... what do we got here? We got another Merfolk Branch Walker. Is there anything I want to add back? I could add back a Teferi and go for that. And send him back while drawing a card. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I need black green, so go ahead and send this back. And swing in. So now we're in a really good position. We got two of our Planewalkers active. We got a lot of pressure on the board with this right now, just in the state that we're sending everything back for him. And we have Assassin's Trophy open to take care of any problematic cards that come out this turn. We're looking good. Looking real good. Our opponent is deep in thought. How am I going to play out of this? And we're almost ready for Command the Dreadhorde. We don't really have the targets yet, so we'll wait. Hopefully we get some Wild Growth Walkers going to get that sweet, sweet life gain. Ooh. Ooh. What is he going to grab here? Command the Dreadhorde? Oh, wait. This goes from the hand, right? Target opponent reveals their hand. All right. Do I get a chance to respond? Yes, I do. It's not the greatest target, but that's what he was going to take anyways. So. And this guy's definitely got the lands. Okay. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. All right. Well, we got a Wild Growth Walker in here. Do we want to get Soaring going? We're going to pay 2 life here. We're going to get Soaring out here. We'll get Wild Growth Walker in play. And then we're going to pay 2. And pump up our Wild Growth Walker. Library. Because we need to get rid of this. I think I'm going to look for a Jadelight Ranger here. Jadelight Ranger the right call? Yeah, we'll look for Jadelight Ranger. Jadelight Ranger. Hello. And yeah, that's about it. He knew he could kind of stall me with that, but it wasn't going to stop me for good. So we're playing against a super aggressive deck, so we're going to want to bring in the cast downs here. Duress is like questionable because he could have a lot of destruction, but we're not super worried about that. We'll bring in another Savage Trophy. I think that's honestly it. I don't think we want to mess with too much here. I mean, Thrashing Bronodon could be good just as a blocker. Depends if they have Lava Coils or not. But I think that's what we're going to go with. So we're definitely keeping Vraska. We only got 1 Sorin. Sorin came in pretty good there. What are we going to take out here? We're going to take out 1 Command the Dreadhorde. I know that's a little crazy. We're going to take out Teferi too. And Tristani. Oops. We can add 1 more. So do I want to add the Teferi? Teferi's just like good, right? Or a Duress. But what are the chances that I like get the Duress in like a good, timely manner? We'll go Tristani, actually. All right, let's see how this goes. So we got a good first game. We got the first game going. Let's see how we do here. So yeah, I'm gonna admit I'm not a perfect Magic player. I've been playing. I used to play the card game back in the day. Then when this came out, I immediately jumped on it because it's like a fresh start, right? The game can be really expensive. That's the worst part of Magic the Gathering, except not drawing the lands you need. That's the worst part of Magic the Gathering. Let's not talk about it. We're definitely gonna mulligan this here and hopefully come up. I mean, it'd be sweet. Like, these are the hands that almost want to make you chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. Are 5 cards that just need 1 more land to play. And we'd be good. And the Merfolk Walker might search us more. So it's like, but good Magic players don't keep 1 hands. At least that's what good Magic players say. And, you know, I listen to them. I'm not one. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let's mulligan here. We got our 2 lands. We got, yeah, no, that's a keeper for sure. We're actually not going to take the Paradise Druid. Yeah, we got 2 mana here. So it's just going to slow us down because we're definitely going to go Wild Growth Walker into Wild Growth Walker, probably into Merfolk Branch Walker. Depends on what happens. We might have to do an early Assassin's Trophy to get rid of some Rakdos pressure. That's right. I know my goddamn color combinations partly. It's definite partly. I don't worry about that too much. I mean, you get the point across, right? If I say red-black, you know what I'm talking about. If I say, you know, the 1-drop elf that counts as mana, you know what I'm talking about. There goes Assassin's Trophy. I'll see you later. He can use that, right? Or does it just go out? Oh, okay. It just stays out. It just stays out. So, do I have to pay here? No, I don't have to pay. Do I want to get the blue land? No, we're good. Wild Growth Walker. So, now we know he doesn't have probably the most. That's a flyer, too. Oh, that's pretty nice. I rarely see that card. I rarely see it. I have seen it before. Ooh. This guy does 1 damage every time. We ran into it last time. And we got another Wild Growth Walker. Ridiculous. So let's go for our second Wild Growth Walker here. And drop a land. No attacks. So next turn, we'll be able to go triple Wild Growth Walker into Merfolk Branch Walker. Ridiculous. Let's hope we can stay with it here. Then hopefully we find a damn Tamiyo. You got no targets. It's only instants and sorceries, right? Feels their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card. Cool. Oh, no. This card is hectic. 2 other creatures. Any number of players lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature you add and then draw. Okay, so that's crazy. We don't want that. We got enough green, right? Okay, cool. So, Wild Growth Walker. Into Merfolk Branch. Bam, 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 bam. Library. I was hoping I could get a blocker there. Was not the case. Was not the case. But that's definitely going to put some pressure on him. That's going to put pressure on me. That is a pressure card. Well, well, well. So let's see what this does. Your opponent can't gain life. Super good against this deck. Super good against this deck. Oh, and he gets a sacrifice at dealing damage. I have to sacrifice a creature, so let's sacrifice one of these Wild Growth Walkers. Or do we want it? Yeah, we're going to get rid of one of these. I can't gain life anyways. So Command the Dreadhorde isn't great here. Isn't great at all. This creature dies, it deals 1 damage. And she has 2 more monsters. He's going to keep this back as a blocker, probably. Oh, goodness. Wait, how do you play that? Oh, because he got the 2 mana off of the first priest. Let's just start swinging in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I swing in 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5. We'll keep back 1 blocker. Or do I want to go and try and get rid of this? We're actually going to go... Oh, God damn. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. One memento. All right, so we got rid of the Planeswalker. Now, hopefully he doesn't have any red cards that just kill me here. That's not good. That's not a good card. And then he's still going to be able to sack his monsters, add more monsters. And that Command in the Dreadhorde is just basically gone. But I can't gain life again, so I might be able to play. No, because I don't have anything that explores right now. Can he do it twice in one turn? Because that could possibly... That wouldn't kill me, but... It'd also give him 6 mana. Oh, boy. Actually, I don't even have... This is tough. Well, at the beginning of the next turn, I'm going to die anyways, right? Because of this. So, it's kind of win here or not. And that's it. So, we're going to go ahead and concede that match. Go into game 3. That was tough. We're going to keep it at 3 Command the Dreadhorde. Just because he sideboarded in the Planeswalker that doesn't allow us to gain life. So that strategy's kind of blown there. It kind of makes me want to bring in Duress. I'm not going to bring in Elder Spell. We're going to keep this, I think. Yeah, we're going to keep this. 3 Assassin Trophy is pretty good in this. Vrask is good. I mean, I just don't see any real reason. Actually, you know what? We're going to take out a Tristani and we're going to go for Massacre Girl. Just because he has so many little guys. That should get up good. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we don't get land screwed. Pray to the almighty magic gods. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play first. It's just super strong. Wow, that is a lot of fucking mana. But I'm nervous if I mulligan this. Well, we have Tamiyo. We have an early blocker. So we're going to keep this. It might not be the greatest keep, but we know we can play it into anything. We have enough mana for it. We'll start off with the Overgrown Tomb, I think. No, we're going to the Breeding. We'll go into Breeding Pool. Just because we want that blue mana for Tamiyo. Alright. Our opponent kept. That's not good. That's I think his Rakdos is a 2 mana creature. So I don't think we have to worry about anything until that 2 mana comes out. Our opponent's really indecisive about what mana he wants to drop here. Alright. Let's go ahead and go... Do I want to go into Inner Beaker here? We'll go with the Cemetery here. So we're probably not going to be able to keep our Druid here, but at least it can come out as a blocker. Yeah, see, it's exactly the 2 mana. And we're going to block there. It's not the greatest block, but we can't let this guy get out of control and just run the early game. We'll take the 1 damage. Can he give it to me? Okay, cool. We have the green-black, right? Okay. So we'll go tapped here, and we still have the Assassin's Trophy for whatever comes out here. It might be the 3 Planeswalker. It might be another Rakdos monster. Probably. Oh, Legion War Boss. Okay, so it's very important that we go through in full control mode here. Hopefully we'll go resolve this slow, because I don't want to let it pass. That's an important thing. You want to make sure you put it in full control so that you can get rid of it before the token comes out, because then you have 2 monsters to get with. So... He's definitely going to have the land here, though. That's why Assassin's Trophy isn't, like, super good, but getting rid of any permanent it's all right. Plus, we went first. Jadelight Ranger or Tamiyo. We can gain a life with Tamiyo here and start searching. So I think that's what we're going to do here. We'll look for a Wild Growth Walker, because hopefully next turn we can drop both. That seems to not be terrible. Wild Growth Walker. Okay. So as long as we can survive this turn, as long as nothing terrible comes out, probably be his big 4-drop, right? Oh, I have no Instants of Sorcery, so I really don't care. I don't know why you kept that in against me, man. Like, I want to get that Command the Dreadhorde out. I have 4 of them. 3 of them. He doesn't need to know that. That's bad. Actually, that's not even bad, because he's going to go into it. Does he even get the counter? He does. Okay, so he gets the counter. But now we can go into some good stuff. What do we want to look? I think we start looking for a Command the Dreadhorde here. Command the Dreadhorde. Ooh, almost hit the wrong thing. Alright, so no Command the Dreadhorde, no problem. Go into Wild Growth Walker. Into Jailer Ranger. So now we have a blocker for this Dreadhorde. Oh, library. We'll keep that. So now we're in a pretty good place. We were able to stabilize off that early aggression. So now the game should really run in our favor. Tybalt's bad, but we're already established at this point. And the Dreadhorde's not going to get any bigger. That's kind of an issue, but got the flyer for one. He didn't use the Priestess. Oh, you have to tap it, so do I want to go for Assassin's Trophy here? Because I can't. I could bring the Assassin's Trophy back, get rid of the Priestess, or get rid of the Tybalt. I think I want to get rid of the Priestess here. And we have the J-Light Ranger, so actually we might be able to get rid of both here. Give him the free land. It's not great, but that card can really wreck you. We're going to grow our Wild Growth Walker. We definitely have to keep one back. Ooh, all right. So we got to command the Dreadhorde at the top of the deck. So next turn we'll be able to go into that. We really want to get rid of this Tybalt here. And we want to keep something back here. This would do 1 damage. And if that 1 damage gets applied to Tamiyo, that would kill it. But we have to go for it anyways. So we're going to go Wild Growth Walker here. Probably get blocked out by this guy, which will hit Tamiyo. Tamiyo, we can bring it back with the Command the Dreadhorde next turn, so it's not even the biggest problem. Double block? Okay. All right, buddy. Kill that Tamiyo. And we'll drop the Godless Shrine here. Let's see. So we'll probably attack first next turn. Yeah, buddy, that's not going to help you. Nope, not helping you at all. So we're probably going to attack first to try and get rid of this Tybalt before we go into Command the Dreadhorde. He knows we have it, so yeah, we're just gonna full swing here. He knows no matter what he does. Will he be... He's triple blocking? That's crazy. You might as well quit. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so are we going to bring back his Tybalt? I think we should bring back a few of his monsters, to be honest. Alright, so let's go for a Command the Dreadhorde here. So let's go to our graveyard first. Let's bring back definitely the J-Light Ranger, the Veraska. Oh, I got to make sure I'm not like just taking like way too much here in the J-Light Ranger. I have 26 though, so that's... Let's see. Let's count it up real quick. We got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we still have enough to bring back one monster here. I think we'll bring back Legion Warboss and submit that. Ooh, that's good. No, we'll definitely keep that on top of the library. Yes! All right, we got it. We got it. I mean, he should have known. It was kind of rude of him to play that out. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff to do. We got other matches to move on. So, all right, ranked up. First rank, tier 1. So I hope that demonstrated this deck a little bit. If you guys got any questions about it, just go ahead, leave a comment down below. And until next time.